Yo, what is up, Click21? Welcome back to another video, boys. I know it's been crazy. It's been crazy for me with the holidays and everything like that, but I'm going to be doing a few videos this week that are very, very important. Today, we're going to be covering the Taylor Drift 21 FPS killer script. It's been out for a little while, I think almost 2 weeks now. Played with it off and on. I wasn't a huge fan of it when it first came out. Now that they removed Bloom out of Call of Duty for the most part, when it comes to Warzone, this script seems to work a lot better. So today, let's cover that script, see how good it is. I'm going to show you my best aim assist settings for it and show you how to set up the anti-recoil. So let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, real quick before we jump into the video, we got two things real quick. We got NordVPN, the best VPN on the market, guys. If you want to try it out, 30-day money-back guarantee, affiliate link in the description below. This is what all your streamers are using to bypass some of that skill-based matchmaking, but also protects yourself. So make sure you guys try it out if you want to try it out. 30 days money-back guarantee. Right now, they have one of the best deals they've ever had. I think it's like 72% off or something crazy when you do a 2-year plan. But anyway, if you want to try it out for 30 days, link will be in the description below. And if you need help with your Cronus, setting all this good stuff up, we're updating this as Warzone is changing and all these patches and stuff. It's kind of thrown off a lot of these values, so it's taking a lot of time for everybody to kind of nail these down depending on your sensitivity and what console, PC and stuff like that. But if you want to help me, guys, if you need help, anything like that, spreadsheets, everything, all that good stuff, you want to message me, easier way to get in contact with me, go ahead and join the Patreon, of course, if you want to. No pressure at all. You being here watching this video is more than enough. Of course, make sure you guys join the Discord. It's on and popping. Make sure you read the rules, and you do have to verify to be in here and be active. I know there's been a lot of confusion about that, but we're going to be doing some more giveaways, especially as we get in the next few days towards Christmas. So make sure you know, if you're interested in the Patreon, you're interested in the Discord, go ahead and take advantage of that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video today, guys. So as I was saying, I'm just going to give you my general consensus of the FPS script. At first, like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of the script, and I don't know if that's something to do with the script being bad, because now it doesn't feel like the script is not bad at all. It's actually really, really good. But at first, I think every script and every Cronus pack felt very, very bad when Warzone first launched with this new Caldera map, and that was because they had too much Bloom in the game. And as we all know, they nerfed the Bloom. Thank the Lord. So now we have a lot better control over the aim assist and the aim assist patterns and all that good stuff when it comes to the Cronus, right? What I'm going to do first is show you guys how to download it. So to download it, guys, it's in my Discord under downloads. All you got to do is click downloads, and then it's going to be right here, Taylor Drift 21 Ultimate FPS Killer. Now, from my understanding, this is not just a Call of Duty Warzone or Call of Duty Vanguard script. This is for most FPS games or anything like that. So this might work better. I haven't really tried it on Halo or Battlefield or even Tarkov or anything like that yet. We've only tried it on Warzone. Like I said, I've been playing off and on with it for almost a little over a week, I guess you could say. Let's go ahead and download it. So all you're gonna do is go into my Discord under downloads, hit download, and then once you find that file, guys, it's gonna pop up right here. All you need to do is drag and drop it into your compiler into Zen Studio. So we got our compiler here. We'll go ahead and tab over, pull up that download, drag and drop it. Bada bing, bada boom, you are ready to go into programming now. Hit the fourth button down on the left right here. It says GPC scripts. Drag and drop it to whichever slot you want. It doesn't really matter. And then go ahead and hit play. So we'll go ahead and do that and save it. I've already, like I said, played with it, downloaded it, all that good stuff. But I'm doing this just to show you guys, just because, you know, I love you guys. You know, I'm a good guy, right? So anyway, while this is saving, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that sub button. So what we're going to do next, once it's done saving, we're going to go ahead and jump and swap over to the Cronus Zen. I'm going to show you the settings that I play on, kind of explain a few of the aim assist settings. I'm not going to do like the whole Wayno 30-minute video thing. I'm just going to kind of go over what you need to know, what you need to change for Warzone to be competitive. I'm not going to go through every little setting or anything like that. So don't worry, it's not going to be like a 15-minute video or anything like that. So let's go ahead and swap over to the Cronus now that it's saved. I'll show you my settings, give you my consensus, and then leave you with some gameplay. Alright, gang, let's go ahead and go out of the script. The first thing you want to do, guys, when you pull up this script, to pull up the menu, you're going to have to hold down left trigger and options, and that's going to pull up your menu. Now, of course, you got all your shot mods and misc mods, but you know, like your rapid fire, jump shots, drop shots, all that stuff. You pretty much know about all that stuff, right? So I'm not going to cover all that. You want to know about the aim assist and kind of how the recoil works and pretty much all that. But the first thing you need to do, guys, is go into your settings after you hold down left trigger and options, or if you're on Xbox controller, it's going to be left trigger and menu. Go into your settings and set this up for your profile button, and then of course your resync, so that way if your weapons get out of sync where you have your primary out and your Zen shows secondary, you can go ahead and resync it, right? And then of course, when you swap your weapon, you want it to do that automatically. So you do need to go in here and change these two options real quick. So you want your profile button, we're gonna do that to triangle, or if that's how you change your actual guns. And then of course, for me, whenever the guns get out of sync, I go ahead and use left trigger and D-pad up to resync them back to the primary or secondary, depending on which gun you wanna sync it to. These are the two main things I recommend doing first before you get to the aim assist or the anti-recoil. Now, of course, the good thing about this script, they do have custom profiles. I think you can set like 2 or 3, probably 3, I think. If you want to set up different profiles for your different loadouts or ground loop for one profile, which we can get into another video, but that is a good option to have on this script. A lot of scripts do not have that. Of course, you have it with your Call of Duty game packs, you know, your pro packs and stuff like that, but you haven't really seen it on a script yet, so props to them for throwing this in here. And then of course you have your rapid fire sniper shots and all that good stuff. Like, we're not gonna go over all that. That's pretty simple and that's self-explanatory. I'm not gonna waste your time, right? Now, if you play on a different layout, guys, go ahead and go down, go back, and then go down to controller settings, and then you can change these to whatever buttons you play on. So make sure you're doing that. I'm on default, so I don't really have to change any of this. Of course, do make sure you turn on block rumble unless you want your controller to vibrate. Hair triggers, of course, gives you like that 30% advantage, so make sure you turn that on if you're interested. Other than that, there's not really much you need to change. Other than that, I didn't change anything because I'm on a default layout. Of course, if you play on a different layout, you might want to go in here and change out depending on which button you use. And then of course you can select which buttons you actually play with. So I'm going to leave it on default because I am on default. Before we get into the juicy stuff, guys, make sure you guys turn on your slide cancel. Of course, it does have to be Modern Warfare / Vanguard because they went back to that engine. So make sure you turn that on. Scope, which, you know, that's totally up to you guys. Bunny hop, like I said, most of that stuff you're going to be using in multiplayer, and I know most of my subs probably play Warzone, so we're not really going to do any of that. We're just going to leave all that the same. Main thing with slide cancel, we'll leave that on. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get to the juicy stuff, guys. So pretty much you have two options like you do with all your Taylor drift scripts and most of your scripts out there. You could use your legacy AR, which you know, is pretty simple, very easy to set up. If you want to get more in detail, I'm actually using progressive. I'll show you the value I'm using now. This is for the Bren, and a gun I'm going to be revealing in my next video that might be the best gun in Warzone with the Cronus. So stay tuned to that video. It's probably going to be coming out tomorrow. Definitely want to go check that out, guys. So I'm using progressive right now, so I'm going to show you what my progressive settings are. Basically, I'll kind of explain to you, you've got your legacy settings. If you would go up and down right here, of course, you have to navigate this script through the D-pad, and then of course, hold left trigger as you change the values. Of course, you have your legacy AR, your rumble AR. I'm actually using progressive, so all I have to do is scroll over once progressive is on. For my vertical start, you know, I found out that the mid and the start needs to be about the same, so we go around 23. Now, this all depends on what settings you use, guys. This might be totally different for you. Make sure that your vertical start and your mid are around the same, and of course your end is going to be a little bit different, and I'm using it around 8. And then of course vertical time at 3000, -1, and I haven't really changed the horizontal stuff. So this is the recoil value. This is stuff you have to play with depending on which attachments you use, which guns you use, and all that good stuff. Now that they got rid of bloom, this is a little bit easier to nail down. Of course, if you need help, you can always message me on Discord or Twitter, or even on Patreon. Of course, you get your priority on there if you need help setting up these guns. It's gonna be a little bit different for everybody. Now, there are lots of different aim assists. Now, most of these are the same, V4, V5. They haven't really changed a whole lot with that. Now, they did add the speed boost. I don't like that because I'm already using sticky aim. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the V5 edition. This is what I prefer. Polar, of course, I don't like linear. We've got tall oval. That's always the shape that I use. I don't like the circular motions. Tall oval is kind of like what your characters you're aiming at. So that's the one I recommend. And then of course, speed is gonna be at 14. Radius, I turned down a little bit as well, down to 13. And I'll show you why in just a minute. Boost on, of course, and then my boost strength is at 9. Speed is actually up a little bit at 6, so I turned down my strength and then turned up my speed. I don't like the Taylor dragging. That's just a preference of mine. So if you want to use it, go ahead. But I just don't like it. You know, when you start adding in too much aim assist, too many different factors, it's just not going to work too well, right? Anyway, so we get that set up, and then of course, batch sticky aim is definitely a must. Make sure you guys turn this on. 15 and 11, as always, just like I use on any other Crescent's aim assist. 15 and 11 seems to work the best for me. I don't really have steady aim on. That's gonna slow you down when you ADS if you're targeting on somebody. So if you like to kind of flick on people, if you wanna go from one target to the other, I recommend leaving that off. Basically what it does is just kind of steady your aim whenever you're within that aim assist range, right? So I leave that off. And I also don't recommend using the headshot aim assist because obviously if you're aiming uphill or if you're aiming at somebody that's crouched, what happens is after the aim assist kicks in, after a little bit, it's gonna aim up a little bit. it's gonna kind of flick your aim assist up, which can be a problem, obviously, as you can see. That's pretty much it for the aim assist and the anti-recoil. Like I said, we'll be diving into the script now that I feel more comfortable with it, now that they got rid of all the bloom and all that stuff. When the first Warzone update came out, guys, I just wasn't a big fan of the Cronus and the way it worked with bloom. And anybody will tell you that it wasn't working great, right? Now that they got rid of the bloom again, I feel like it's back to where it was when we had the old map. We just got to figure out all the values for these new guns. And as they change these new guns, like they just changed the automaton last week, we'll have to get into some other stuff. You know, as they change it, it's just gonna take time. That's the way it is. Hopefully they'll stop patching it. They'll slow down these patches, just fix the bugs, get rid of Krampus. All my homies hate Krampus. I've lost so many games because of Krampus hunting me, and then the team know where I'm at. So just get rid of it, guys. But anyway, definitely try the script out. It's in my Discord. Like I said, it is very, very much improved. Like I said, once they got rid of the bloom, I absolutely love this script. These are just my aim assist settings. You could try it out, change it a little bit, tweak it a little bit, make it your own, right? This video is almost at 11 minutes now, guys. I'm not even going to show you any gameplay. I'm going to save that for the video tomorrow with the best gun that works with the Cronus Zen with this new map, guys. This video has already ran on long enough. No one's probably going to stay to the end anyway. Our attention span is so bad right now in the society we live in. So make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. I'll be throwing up a banger video tomorrow. Make sure you come back, drop back by, watch that video. Happy holidays, everyone. Like I said, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter for new giveaways. Peace and love. We'll see you tomorrow. We're out.